know you realize they're 10 or 11 or 12 years old, but you screaming across the field that they did something wrong when they just booted a ball 15 feet away from them, like you don't think they know that they did something that was not good or incorrect? Like, what are we
Mhm.
doing here?
Yeah,
Like,
they know. They know. I I I don't like to say anything when my son's up. Like high pitch and he swings at it, I don't say anything. If he takes a strike, I don't say anything. Just the umpire calling it a strike or ball is enough already. So I just respectfully said to my son's coach at the beginning of the regular season this year, I just let him know because most coaches, I would say over 90% of them talk after every pitch that's thrown. That's just what it is, and that's okay. It's because they're trying to help. But I don't think they
mm-hmm.
realize that they're hurting more than they're helping. And so I just told them like, hey, it's what I like to do with Jagger. I don't like to say anything during his at bats. I want his at bats to be his. I feel like hitting is already tough as it is. Like if it's high, he knows if it's high, if it's middle. I just want him to be able to focus on the at bat without any other voices going on. And he respected it and never said anything. And he had a great time during the
It's
regular
awesome.
season. Yeah, during All Stars, maybe I should have said that again. I wasn't the coach
Yeah.
for All Stars. Like during All Stars, I took a step back and I wasn't on the field. I helped during practices, but I wasn't there in the dugout to give Jagger his cues. That's my son's name, Jagger. I wasn't giving him his cues and all that stuff. But back to the other, just the topic in general about the pressure of the game and select and travel ball and how it affects a league, right? Like the case, so with select and travel ball, you're taking these players that are all-star caliber guys, and then year round you're putting them together, and so you have this guy on the select team, or that's the select or travel ball team that's now in left field or right field, who during the regular season, had they all stuck together in a league, he'd probably be playing shortstop or second base and pitching a lot more, right? Like they're losing their chances to play those premium positions, and also they're losing chances to build the confidence of like being one of the best players on the team because they
Mm-hmm.
went from being one of the best players on their team to being like bottom of the totem pole or 10th on the list, right? And you have a third baseman that could eventually end up being better than this guy next to him who's playing shortstop every day, but he's not getting the same kind of reps. It's I don't think people are thinking about that. They're not thinking about that. Like the leagues work. They just need to have better coaching and more information for coaches. And so we have some great programs with our facility for that, like to support leagues and we have coaches clinics and we have team programs where they can come in and get work in 2 hours at a time and see how we run a practice and use space and time, our terminology, all that kinds of stuff. Because there's a lot of misinformation out there. You hear a lot of parents, elbow up, stay back, those two things alone can get misinterpreted in a
Hell yeah.
very bad way.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we did a coach's training this year, and I did my first hour segment was just on being a coach, and like took snippets of the podcast of guys talking about the mental side of it, and what kids are actually feeling, and what you're doing to them, and things like that. And it's like that's the stuff at that age. Again, number one goal for a little league coach: did every single kid on your team sign up to play again next year? That's literally like, can you make it an experience that they freaking love doing it and want to come back and do it again? So, would it be better if they had a little more actual baseball knowledge? Yes, but the reality is I just need them to be an actual coach. And the reality of the baseball knowledge, like you can learn with the kids, like who cares? Create an environment that they want to keep coming to. If you enjoyed that, be sure to like and subscribe. We'll have a new episode for you every single Tuesday here on our YouTube channel and wherever you listen to podcasts.